Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button below. Also do well to turn on post notifications. Now let's get into the video. Also do well to like this video, leave a comment. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section, or if you like me to do a particular video, you can also put it in the comment section because I got you. So let us get into the main video. So now I'm cleaning the face with wipes to remove any dirt from the face or any impurity. So I'm taking my Kiss Beauty Fix spray and I'm just spraying it to prep the face. I'm spreading it around with the tip of my index finger, which I've already been cleaned. I'm taking my Milani 24 hours face primer and I'm just prepping the face, priming it, and I'm spreading it out. Now I'm taking my edge control and I'm going to, with my spoolie brush, and I'm going to be using it to comb her brows to keep it in place for a longer period of time. You can use your brow gel to keep it, but I'm just improvising. So this helps to keep the brows in whatever position I choose to comb it in. So I'm tapping it in and I use the spoolie brush to comb it. So I'm taking my Zickel foundation in the shade 025 Mocha. So you can see that it's exact skin tone. I'm using my concealer brush and my beauty blender. So I'm just taking different portions of the foundation and I'm spreading around her face. I'm taking my setting spray. I use it to dampen my beauty blender a little and I blend very intensely. Ensure there are no patches on the face. Ensure your foundation is evenly spread. Don't be stingy with your foundation. If you need more, for more coverage, keep applying until you get the perfect coverage that you need. Now also I'm blending out the lips too, just to give it a smooth canvas, like an even tone. So I took my concealer Pure Beach, LA Pro concealer in the shade Pure Beach. So I'm highlighting her T-zones just to give her face a facelift. I'm highlighting her nose bridge, her jaw, her forehead also. So now I'm taking my espresso, that's of course LA Girl Pro Concealer Espresso. So I'm contouring side of her nose bridge, her cheek rather, her temples, and I'm using my beauty blender and I'm dabbing it gently. You're not swiping, you are dabbing. So I'm dabbing it. You dab it till it is properly blended. So first of all, I dabbed the areas of the concealer first. Now I go and dab the areas of the contour. So I'm dabbing it now. dab it till it's fully blended. Now I'm taking my benign setting powder. I already poured out the one I need on a flat surface, and I'm using my beauty blender to take it and dab into the already highlighted areas. This prevents your concealer there from creasing up, so it gives it a matte look. So I'm applying where all the places I applied my highlights, just to bake the face and define the face properly. So now I'm taking my MAC pencil and I'm taking my spoolie brush. I comb the brows out with my spoolie brush. Then I follow the brows and draw my brows with my MAC pencil, following the face shape to get a good curve. Following it with my MAC pencil, I'm using thin strokes just to give it a natural look. I'm feeling and feeling and feeling it. Now I'm taking my concealer, still LA Girl Pro Concealer Pure Beach. I'm using my concealer pencil to conceal it neatly, following my already drawn brows. I'm just concealing the edges to give it a very neat look. I'm doing the same to my second brows. Ensure to monitor the two brows so that one is not bigger than the other or more arched than the other, and ensure your brows are as alike as possible. So then I'm taking my concealer and I'm also concealing the upper part. I'm using very small quantity, remember, because I have already added my foundation, I've already added my concealer, I've already blended, so I'm just adding small quantity so I don't do a lot of blending and it doesn't spoil my already done work. So I'm just using very small quantity to to conceal it. So I'm extending the concealer to the beginning of my brows, and I'm using my beauty blender to dab it. So I took my Huda Beauty lipstick. This is a beauty hack, and I'm going to be using it for the blush, just to give her that rosy cheeks that would suit her melanin. So I'm just dabbing it with my beauty blender. So now I'm taking concealer and I'm prepping my eyelids. I'm prepping my eyelids, getting set for the application of my eyeshadow. So I'm using this color and this color for the crease, just to, it's a matte color for the base. And I'm using a matte eyeshadow all through. So I'm just going to keep applying and applying until I get my desired intensity. So I applied this first for the base before I reapply. So I'm applying and reapplying on both sides, and ensure the amount you apply to one should apply to another, so the intensity of the two is the same, so one doesn't pop out way more or one doesn't pop lesser than the other. So I took my white eyeliner and I'm just giving it a small design at the edge. I took my brow gel liner. This is the brush that came with it, so I'm using it for my eyeliner. I started from the lower lid, just following the curve of my lower lid, extending it, then drawing it to the middle of my upper lid. You can see that. Then I filled in the middle before extending it to the beginning of my upper lid, just to, of course, give that cat eye look. You can see it. I'm doing the same. Extend a straight line from the end of your lower lid, draw to the middle of the top of your upper lid, then extend to the beginning, fill it in, and of course check the two to ensure they are the same size. Taking my Iman mascara, and I'm just, of course, applying on my eyelashes. When I have eyeshadow fallouts, they fall on my lashes or they fall on the lashes, so use mascara to revive your lashes to be thick black. And I'm filling with my brow gel wherever it needs to be filled. So I've applied the first lash behind the camera, and this is the second lash. I've already put the glue on it. This is the bond. I placed it on the curve of the lash, and I'm taking my forceps. I held it and I put it, start from the middle, press it down, extend to both ends, to the back ends and to the front end. Sometimes your eyes may be smaller than the lashes, so you may need to trim the edge of the lashes a little bit before you apply your bond or your lash glue. So ensure to press it down to your original lashes. Of course, if your eyes is just the same size with the lash, you don't need to trim it. So, and do not add so much glue, and so of course it doesn't start pouring into your eyes. So now I'm using my color powder palette, So I'm taking this white setting powder just for the inner corners of the eyes, just to give it that highlighted effect. And I'm taking my blush brush. I'm using this color to dust off the already highlighted parts with this shade of powder, maintaining the highlights there, just dusting every excess is off. Then I'm taking my powder brush and I'm applying it all over her face. So I'm taking the white eyeliner and I'm applying it just under the eyes, of course, to pop it out. Then I'm using my mascara to, of course, to apply mascara to my lower eyelashes, just to make the eyes pop out much more. Now I am sculpting the lips. I'm using my lip pencil and I took a lipstick, a dark shade lipstick. You can use your eye pencil to line your lips, but I just took a dark shade lipstick, Kylie, and I'm using to line the lips. So I just zoomed it in so you can see clearly. I'm lining the lips, filling it just to intensify the cupid bow. That's that V-shaped just directly under the nose. So I'm just filling it in. Sorry for the shaky camera. I really don't know why it's shaking. So I'm just filling it in and blending it out. I'm using this lipstick, Kylie, and I'm applying it on the lower lips, and I'm blending it out into the edges. Also, I'm blending it into the upper areas. I'm using my blending brush slash smudge brush. So then I'm applying my magic gloss on my lip. Doesn't really have a brand name, I just like the gloss. So I'm applying it, and of course I'm reapplying powder on the face just to, bring out the whole face out again. So I'm taking my foam brush, I'm using that shade, and I'm going to be intensifying the contour around beside my nose bridge or at the end of my nose bridge, just to make it a bit more obvious. So So now I'm using this shade with my blush brush, and I'm using it to create a blush. This is another beauty hack. Rather than getting a blush palette, you can use your lipstick or your eye shadow. So I'm just adding more blush. I don't really like heavy blushing, so that's why I'm just going in light. So I'm mixing the two. Just I'm watching her skin undertones. I don't want to use something that will be too harsh for her color. So you can see it looks just subtle and cool. Or if you are a fan of heavy blushing, you may want to apply way more. So I'm applying my shimmer. You can see it came with my eyeshadow palette, so I'm just applying it. Sorry, my bronzer, just to give the definition, to give the face some extra definition, some extra glow, some extra shine. So I'm applying it also on the forehead, on the jaw. So I'm using my foam brush and I'm applying it. That's still the bronzer. I'm applying it to my nose bridge to give the pointed nose effect more dimension. Applying it under my brows. It's optional. You may want to or you may not. So it's just based on choice. So I'm taking my fix spray, setting spray, and I'm spraying it to keep it all in. And this is the final look. You can see how glowy she is. You can see the beauty. So I'm just arranging her hair. Do well to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe so you can see more of my videos. And this is the final look. Yes, it is. So stay tuned. In my next video, I'll be showing you how I tied this gele. So just stay tuned, ensure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.